Hey everyone, Matt here, and today we are continuing on with Dialtown. When we last left off, God, what was his name? We helped, the guy at the cinema somewhat save his job, but didn't exactly work, so he and his boss tore it down and turned into a horror house thingy. I don't know. To the bank. Silence, it's my love quest. I must lay the eggs, find the love, drink the milk of human kindness and all that jazz. You have like 6 nipples. Why not just extract your own milk of whatever? Nope, won't work. The milk of human kindness probably isn't meant to be the same color as jet fuel. You know what? Perhaps not. But is the consistency of said milk still nectar consistency? Right, thanks. Never hurts to save. Probably could just save me either. Oh yes, I also started a new typewriter character. They're a dodo bird, basically. Hello, welcome to the Dialtown Bank. My name is Karen Dunn. All that jazz. You're green. Hello, nice to meet you. Yeah, apologies if this comes off as rude, but were you born like that? Okay, sorry, that probably was a rude question to ask you. But, were you? Born is a really nice way of putting it. All that stuff. Right, yes, okay, thank you for clearing that up. Test compatibility. Still gonna save right off the bat. Are you taken tonight by any chance? Taken by what, exactly? No, I meant, are you free tonight? Am I... What is this? What are you asking? Can I help you? Please take me to the fun fair, my paper-churning mistress. Firstly, never call me that again, thanks. Secondly, what? I wanted to ask you out on a date. You're asking me out on a date? I don't understand. I'll just turn down the volume real quick. There we go. Got old 80%. Well, it is Valentine's Day, Karen. I knew that. Is it really the 14th already? So saith Ticket Jerry, yes. So, what? You asking me out for Valentine's Day on some kind of date? I mean, yeah? Well, I mean... Yeah, I could let you take me out for Valentine's Day, sure. But, why are you asking me, of all people? Well, you're the first person to not stab me for asking. You remind me of myself. I mean, you do look like you have low standards. Well, you're the first person to not stab me for asking. At least not literally. Oh boy, that makes me feel wanted. Come on, that's not what I meant. What, so you think you're too good to be my last resort? Come on, that's not what I meant. Well, say what you meant. Don't beat around the bush. Sure, early you can see that I'm different. You have green skin, half a dozen nipples, and don't even get me started on whatever your head is crafted out of. Alright, I get it. You do seem to be relatively comfortable around me, though. That's actually not all that common. Pal, have you seen the kind of customers I get on a daily basis? The last 3 dudes before you came in were Shiba Inu, a hobo, and a woman who had a dude in a BDSM leather animal costume on a leash accompanying her. Guess which one pissed on the floor? You're weird, but you're not day-ruining weird. Okay, fine, it is normal then. Unzip pants and start pissing. Most people see me as a monster, or at least think I smell funny. Well, I'm behind glass, so I can't really smell you. You do look like you smell weird, though. Granted, that's probably true. I do have a pungent musk following my presence at all times. See, the thing is, Dialtown's a weird place. Hell, the world's a weird place. The way I see it, since everyone's weird, maybe no one is. Plenty of harmless goofballs and weirdos who simply wind up in the wrong place at the wrong time, you know? So, no, I don't see you as a monster. Just a cryptid who's actually kind of talking me into this somehow. Surely you must want to get away from work. Might be a cure for your boredom. A second reason, oh please, like you to do better than me. Beat your chest in an ape-like dominant fashion. Come on, surely you must want to get away from work. Why would I want to leave the one thing that allows me to put food on the table? Sorry, I just presumed, since, you know, just sit in the same spot talking about forms of paper all day, every day. Doesn't sound particularly riveting. Well, look, this is a niche that needs to be filled. My enjoyment is completely irrelevant. That doesn't mean you shouldn't get it to treat yourself, though. I don't know. It is Valentine's Day, Karen. Okay, fine, you're right. We can hang out later, I guess. Not really, yes. How does the fun fair suit you? I'd rather pretty much anywhere else, if I'm being honest. It's kind of really moist and loud. Like my ex's apartment. It's fun! Quiet, dry, and sanitary places can be fun too, you know. I've never seen a fun at dentist's office. Okay, fun fair it is then, I guess. Alright then. Away we go. Away we don't go. My shift doesn't end for another couple hours. My shift ends at 6 p.m. and it'll likely take me a good 30 minutes to reach the fun fair. Give or take, not counting traffic or potentially getting hit by a bus or, like, kidnapped. We'll say 6:30 for the sake of simplicity. Great snakes, that's hours away, what misfortune! So does that mean I have to stand here for, like, hundreds of minutes? Well, no, because if my boss saw me letting you loiter here for that length of time, I'd get sacked. So, you can wait for me wherever you want. Just not here. That is quite the question. Where should you wait? Keeping in mind Karen wouldn't be off work for a good few hours. That's a tricky one. Well, maybe we should weigh up the go home for a while, take a Jerry, go straight for take a fun fair booth. I don't care if it's not a route. Diverting choice, I still want to say Ticket Jerry. Alright, so that startled wretch of a man that you insist on torturing with your intimidating presence, I guess. It'll make me smell a fun fair. And out of moist tent. Ticket Jerry! Gah! No, where's my damned can of repellent? I need to... Please, I implore you, vile Damon. I am tired and near death. Surely there's another tertiary sector worker somewhere in this hornet's nest of a town that you could bother even half as relentlessly as you have me. Tired I get, but how do you know that you're near death? But Jerry, what we have is special. Let me in there. You learn the true meaning of Christmas. Tired I get, but how do you know that you're near death? Well, my bones never squeaked before yesterday. That, and I had an x-ray done on me recently, and I can now say for a fact that there's a good bit of dust inside of me. That's called turning 30, Jerry. We're all reduced to naught but dust one day, Jerry. It's called turning 30, Jerry. Are you attempting to be witty, or are you somehow aware that I've celebrated my 30th birthday recently? That depends. Were the remnants of the 30th birthday cake I found earlier today yours? Why were you foraging through the contents of the fairground dumpster? To see if any single fairgoers threw out their extra get one free ticket. Also, you know, free food. I see. Please don't use the cake to extract the DNA of my family members to produce imperfect and suffering clones of them in the vain hope that the act will scar me enough to just let you into the funfair without further resistance. Wow, that sounds like a novel idea! It's a pity that my IQ is greater than 3 but less than 17 though. Also, vanilla sponge, Jerry? Really? Maybe live a little. I'll have you know that my wife baked the cake. Your wife is a treacherous wench. She will simply have to perish in the revolution. No, you do. Are you seriously attempting to intimidate me with familial threats now? As if I could threaten you with your bitch glass force field in the way. Nonsense, I could never hurt you, Jerry. I like to weigh up my options before giving a definitive answer. Look, Green One, this is simple. Find someone to take you here and voila, you can exploit a festive loophole to gain entry. This is out of my hands. My boss has me legally registered as a houseplant and has watering me down on his tax forms as a work expense. I couldn't be on a lower rung here. What if I told you that I do have someone to take me? Well then, I'd mostly just respond with vocal disbelief since you waited this late into the conversation and tell me that. I am pretty troglodytes, yes. Okay, so where's your date then? She's not here, Jerry. Give it time. She's not here yet. It's not too late to cancel should you wish to take her. She's not here yet, Jerry. Yeah, speaking of time. Do you know what time your date's arriving at? Well, she said she'd arrive about 6:30, 8 p.m., give or take. It's barely past noon. What are you doing here? Go! Shoo! No can do, hombre. You'll just, like, move the entire ticket booth when I'm gone, or something just as absurd. If I could move the ticket booth in its entirety, then what would stop you simply running through the gaping ticket booth-sized hole that'd be left in our perimeter's defenses? Fairground snipers? Huh. Do you mind if I take that idea down for the next time I see my boss? I do mind. I hate being shot at. Look. Just go home, get some rest, maybe freshen up for your date. Rather, in what I'd imagine be a typical case for you, come back even stickier than you are now. The funfair will still be here when you get back. I will still be here when you get back. And heck, maybe your date will be too. Come on. It's Valentine's Day for me too. Surely I deserve a break as well. I am a tree, fruit to the spot. Go fuck yourself, Jerry. Shaven. But I'm gonna be nice to the the old phone man. Alright, see you at 6:30, Jerry. Oh, thank phone God! Ah, home sweet home. Think my home's sweet? Cease this flattery. You hate my home as much as I do. I can hear the venom in your voice. You despise it. Well, I would despise the scent less if you just scrub the floors and bleach the fuckhole for once. I am pregnant. I implore you, do not ask such things of me. Does such things include any suggestions of mine that entail you picking up the occasional old holy sock from the tent floor and dropping them into the nearby pond until they're relatively cleaner, at least smell less like your tent? Yes. Right. Well, at least you get to be alone with your own thoughts, right? Dodo bird. You okay, bud? You really my man with a really bad song. Is Nixon really my uncle's? Take a drink, my mom. Nice! Thoughts? This has been a truly ghastly experience. My mind is buzzing with the most wretched of insights. You really do need constant stimulation at all times, don't you? What can I say? You know how me loves stimulation. What do you hope to accomplish flirting with just my voice? There are people who call phone sex hotlines, in fairness. Do you see much difference? Those individuals hardly count as human, though. And I do. Checkmate. Just know that I'm not dirty talking you. Last thing I need is for your arousal glands to inflate and force your eggs out of your rear end, ending the plot prematurely. You know about my arousal glands, but premature endings are my specialty. I'm just kidding. Please tell me you were too just there. Hey, look, it's a distraction. The hell? A distraction? You don't mean a cockroach. Those aren't mutually exclusive, you know. Cockroaches can be distracting. A cockroach with a fridge body. Damned roaches. Rats with antenna, I say. It's a good thing they don't tend to get much bigger than this, right? Not usually, no. God, I'm so hungry. Don't eat the cockroach. You're not gonna... No. Not even you would... Despicable. I have no regrets. You should have numerous regrets. Well, I don't. Your whole life has been a shell of an existence. A tower of mistakes built upon a foundation of war crimes. Lay off me, man. I live in a tent. An empire of dirt. Dirt's fine, man. Grass grows from it and shit. Worms are neat, too. You just ate a cockroach. You didn't even season it. You think I have salt? What am I, Roman legionnaire seconds after receiving their salary? How do you not know what gravel's primary function is, yet to have enough trivial knowledge to know how the Roman Empire paid their soldiers? How long have you been around? Oh God, how long have I been around? Cease. It's funbo time. Stop saying that. I mean actor. Stop calling it that. Time gets splooched. Holy schmeckin' whipper. Stop talking. I beseech you. Also, shouldn't you stay sober for your date? After all, you hardly want to chug too much of that lest you arrive late, sticky and syrupy, and smell like a toddler's fever dream. It'll help with me nerves. What nerves? You're as calm as can be. In fact, if you get any calmer, your sphincter muscles might unclench right here, right now, releasing your eggs prematurely. Don't do it, Dodo Murd. So, variety is for Jerry's. Go on, don't do that. Don't make Jerry a category. Don't make Jerry a thing. And why the fuck shouldn't I? What has Jerry ever contributed to the world? Aside from, like, performing a function in society? Well, yeah, aside from that. He has a wife and several very ill ulcerations to care for. So, what else? Probably has a house somewhere. He seems like to type to keep his lawn in a decent shape. And what else? Fuck it! What do you bring to society? Oh, I know this one! I, like, eat chicks and junk. I said society, not ecosystem. You love Jerry so much, why don't you just follow him around instead? I would, except Jerry's too well adjusted to hear fucking voices! It's too much word violence, I need me nectar. Down the hatch. Just eat the whole fucking bottle while you're at it. Many hours later. Caramel Germo. It's the me. Dodo Bird. Dodo Bird, you are a disgrace. What the hell, Dodo Bird? I've been here for an hour. I told you exactly when I'd be here. Give or take traffic times. Traffic isn't even that bad tonight. What on earth took you so long? Sorry, so pardon, m'lady. Engagement high. Very lucrative importance. Yes, and you are? Okay, so you should have honestly taken my advice and left as soon as I advised you to, Karen. They're clearly out of their mind on phone God knows what. You smell like synthetic raspberry and toddler nightmares. Why do you look so sticky? Sorry, sometimes late how doing. It sometimes really is, sometimes. Yep, those were all words, alright. Wonder what they think they're saying. Shut up! Bitch. Sure you still want to do this, Karen? I mean, they do look pretty sticky. I don't know. I can't tell if I'm more upset that they're addled up, that they're addled on this mystery nectar, or that they forced me to wait at the gate for hours while they indulged in their habits. I'm a cheese goblin, Karen! A new specimen. You aren't wearing pants. I've cut my life down to the bare essentials. Karen, run. I'll distract them with fast hand motions and funny vocal noises while you skedaddle. No, this is awful, but... well, this is honestly the last outcome I projected would have happened. As angry as I am, I kinda wanna see what'll happen next. Karen, you're not... surely $2 is worth the price of admission to the fun fair and for a front row seat for whatever kind of caper this could possibly be. Dodo Bird, do you have money? Is Green Paper Mario that is no? Haven't a shilling mint not got yes? Feral me is. See, I heard a lot of ints in there, which would likely indicate a no answer. Karen, they're just using you for a free ticket. You know, on account of the whole 2-for-1 ticket dealio we've got going on tonight. Really? So, the only shred of affection that I've been shown in the last 5 years is just... I'm afraid so. They just want you to bathe them in like a printer clutching parasites so they can lay their eggs in a damp ditch deep within the fun fair's untamed grounds. Oh, I get it. I thought you were actually serious for a moment there. No, Karen, I really meant it. They are going to... I may have a bit of a reputation of not detecting sarcasm, but come on, Jerry. Do you think I'm enough of a fool to believe that Dodo Bird lays eggs? Karen, I really mean it. They're akin to fucking Sasquatch. An oily, moist, inkling Sasquatch. 2 tickets for me and my date, please, Jerry. Here's the good noise. Look, it's a wild story, I know, but hell, why do I even care? This is out of my hands now. And you two go, I guess. Enjoy the... yeah. Thank one and all, Jeremy and Caramel. We go in, yes? Slight frothing at the mouth. Okay, egg-laying talk aside, you are definitely under the influence of something. Cough syrup, milady. Yes. Alright, here we are. Hope for your sake that you're at least partly sobering up. Otherwise, this won't be much of a talkative night. Egg. Sobriety. Is that a yes or a mere acknowledgement of the concept of sobriety? I'm getting there, Carbo. I'm getting there. That was almost my name, so that's reassuring. Maybe we could go on a ride or two. Just shake the last bit of nectar from me old gut. Well, alright, what do you have in mind? How about that crab claw looking thing that screams deafening metal in Mexican? You mean the thing that probably killed someone? Yes. Too loud? I don't do loud. And why do you ask me to the fun fair of all places? The fun fair was your... Surely you can think of something at least somewhat quieter than El Crabo. What about the coaster over there? The funeral planner, I think it's called. Not a chance! Why not? You know why it's called the funeral planner, don't you? Not as such, no. Got it. Okay, that filled in some gaps, yeah. Alright, so you want something that isn't flashy, loud, or dangerous? Ideally, yes. Geez, that really wheels down our selection, doesn't it? Well, how about the carousel? What is that? I don't speak Italian. It's... in terms you'd understand, horse wheel. Oh, the horsey wheel! Why didn't you just say that? It's the horsey wheel. Ooh. Man, I haven't seen one of these babies in a long time. You like horses then? I didn't ask for a life story, Ken. You like horses then? Yes, there's a horse on her printer head, which could be a tattoo. All things considered, with phone heads, fucking fridge cockroaches and all that jazz. I kinda do, yeah. And paper shredder, geese. Why do you? Why do you? They're alright, I guess. Well, they make fine jerky. Alright, I guess. Right. They kinda just stand around making dumb noises with their mouth all day. Like me! Well, that galloping around and eating hay, oats, and other sword grains. What more can you ask for a creature such as horse? Right. Don't take this the wrong way, but you are awful at dating. Thanks, I like to think so too. Now on to the horsey go round we get. Hey, what's this? What do you mean? Why are their heads like that? Oh. Well, it must be an antique. I don't understand. Why doesn't this horsey have an engine for a head? How else can I properly gauge the beast's horsepower? Ah! Like I said, it's clearly an antique. This carousel must have been produced. Oh god. This carousel must have been produced before the worldwide dial-up. It wasn't just us who had that done to us, you know? Animals, too. Yes, like the geese. Really? Yep, originally mechanical and organic entities were distinct. So the whole world was altered? But surely not everyone must have been manually changed. Surely someone must have been missed, right? Don't tell me this is another one of your clown theories again. Okay, never mind. Let's just get on the horsey wheel. Yay, horsey wheel. This is nice. You know, I really didn't think anything particularly fruitful would come from tonight, but I think I feel... What is happening? Oh no, my gut! Horse romance has shooketh mine gut. Pardon? Same time! I'm sorry, what? Sorry, Karen, it's been real. But I now must flee to a nearby ditch. Dodo bird, wait. You've been warned by Ticket Jerry, Karen, but you did not heed the warning. Here. This hole will do. You really think about abandoning Karen like that was fair? On the horsey go round, no less. Is nothing sacred anymore. Shut. Pregnancy waits for no one. Not for Karen, not for me. Not even for the horse wheel. Alright, fine. Speaking of pregnancy, waiting for no one, when do you think you'll... The egg-laying noise. Well, there you are. Your younglings. Your pungent, scaly younglings lying in a damp ditch on the cold hard ground. Do you feel pride, Dodo bird? Parental pride? Egg, they're right. I feel very little as per usual. I'm tied for these little bastards. They're right. You certainly think very highly of your offspring, don't you? I find them hit or miss. I haven't done much to wow me. They haven't hatched yet. Oh, sure, but when I sleep in past 8 p.m., I'm the loser? Yes, you are. How on earth did you manage to peak as a pre-hatchling? Wait, speaking of hatchlings, aren't yours a little exposed? Oh god, oh fuck, predators. Dirt. There we are. Or there we go, now I can. Dodo bird! There you are! Oh, hey, Karen. So sorry about ditching you. I had to, give birth, buy you a hot dog, run off aimlessly tonight. Who knows which one she'll believe? Give birth. Seriously? You expect me to believe that you... The nest, Karen. Dig for the eggs. They lie beneath the top soil. Let me get this straight. You want me to peek into the cold, hard earth with my bare hands to check whether or not you've laid eggs whilst on our date? That's it, good ma'am. Well, when you put it like that, it sounds exactly like what you just said. Cough. I can't believe you just run off on me like this during an intimate moment, no less. What else should I have expected? Karen, I need a favor. You thought that moment was intimate and touched hard much. I'm sorry, Karen, and I'm just so feral. I just don't fit in with safe folk. I belong with my brethren in the woods or under bridges. Better yet, occasion the zoo, it would seem. No! I can't go back. I'll kill others before I go back there. Right. Yeah, well, I'm off. This was dreadful, thank you. Don't mention it, Karen. See you again soon. No! Alright. Morning, dodo bird. Up and at 'em. God, fuck. Why am I still alive? I've reproduced already. Surely that's plenty. I thought I'd just shrivel up and die by now. Purpose fulfilled. End of story. Oh, come on. What are you, a spider or an octopus? You don't have the legs. Bipedal pouting. Oh no, you're not that easy. After all, what are your eggs when they hatch? Who will feed them? What about predators? Nobody was there for me when I hatched. They can fend for themselves. Think they're doing okay right now? Well, you buried them, so unless anyone feels like digging in the cold hard ground to forage for eggs, maybe check in on them in a week's time? Noted, yes. Ahem. So, you're awake now? Unfortunately, yes! So, what now? Yeah, see, I'm not good at coming up with ideas. At least ideas that don't involve pregnant groaning, foraging, and scurrying. You did not have to say that. And with my young having evacuated my swollen lime gut, I guess that leaves scurrying and foraging on the table. Look, I've said this to you before, and I'll say it again. Scurrying and foraging are fine as occasional hobbies, but come on. They don't quite fill the gaps that normally be consumed by shit like child rearing or having a job. Expect me to work? Foraging is a perfectly productive activity. It really isn't. Sure it is! Foraging, scavenging, hunting, gathering. You are literally a fucking hunter-gatherer. I don't like that tone. You're a troglodyte, a literal Neanderthal. Oh right, see, I've never denied such allegations. Look, even deer and wild beasts and shit tend to have shit to get up and do. I'm sure you have something to do other than aimlessly scurrying or scratching the ground like a peckish boar. Karen! I wonder what she's up to now. She's probably at work. He does live in a society as the rest of humanity does. The rest of humanity? You think human? Oh right, that society thing. Yeah! It's everywhere these days. Guess I'll be on my way to the bank then. After all, banking is one of the 4 pillars of the civilized world. Alongside jerky protection, the prison factory, and Bigfoot hunt film crews. It's always Bigfoot with you, isn't it? They will never find Bigfoot using stealth and deceit. They must come to him openly. And honor the ape-man undiscovered. Look, I'm tired. You certain you want to find Karen? Can't imagine she'll be too pleased after the last time you saw her. I'll be fine. She works in the public sector. I'm sure she relieves wanton cruelty daily. That's neither nice nor fair. But it's what's expected. Away we go to the bank. Or Karen hates us probably. Dialtown. Chapter 2. So done. Yes. Karen, milady, I'm here. Alright, so ring the... Yes, what the hell is on that TV? Dodo bird. Why are you here? Karen, I'm bored. Hey, babe. I'm, as they say in Nebraska, back. Here, and I need emotional support. Hey, babe, I'm as they say in Nebraska, back. Well, as they say at work. Look, I'm at work. So unless you have any important business with DTCB today, I don't understand, Karen. We went on an intoxicating date last night. I thought what we had was special. So what, you think you're too good for little fellow me now? I thought what we had was special. Special? You ditched me during the date! And according to you, it was to lay eggs in a nearby ditch. Route diverting choice. Gotta love me some of those. I have needs, Karen. I'm dreadfully sorry, Karen. Don't you find that even slightly hot, though? I'm dreadfully sorry, Karen. I was just so heavily pregnant. Look, this is all very interesting, but I'm at work, and there's a vast line developing behind you. Hey, God's here. Yikes, I see what you mean. Look, you can just leave and come back when it's less busy if you really want to have this conversation. I just can't have you occupying this space for this long without getting in trouble with my boss, after all. So, what'll it be? Route diverting choice. Just come back later. Alright. If I gotta come back, I'll be back. Fantastic. See you when you inevitably decide to return. Can we bother take a Jerry? Alright, you've successfully done it. You've placed one foot in front of the other and displaced yourself outside the confines of the bank. Congrats. Wingo! Wingo back. I don't know. Whenever less busy is... So I just wait? Seems it. I'm sure you won't be waiting for long. Hang on a second. Yeah, I was about to say, have I been loitering around here for 24 fucking hours? 25 continuous hours by my count, yeah. This must have been some kind of mistake. You know what? Sleep outside again, I'm sure. This must have just been some kind of mistake. On her part, or yours? Well, hers! I hope. Should we go back in? Feel like telling you to get lost and making no effort to retrieve you is kind of a big fuck no response to that question. At least on Karen's part. On the other hand, do you have anything else you feel like doing today? So back in I go. Me go back in, me consumed nectar. Yellow Karen. I must ring for Karen. Where? God, what is that? What is that? It is something, alright. Where's the rope? See, that's really a good sign. Karen, you wench! Karen! I summoned the evening harlot. Karen! What? Karen, the building! Boy, it is absent. I know, because I took it off to stop you ringing excessively. And yet... Karen, I don't understand. Am I dying? Oh, so you can... Karen, I don't understand. Am I dying? You're not dying so much as just banned. Banned? I don't understand. See, the thing is, I ended up disappearing for like a whole day, and that gave me time to actually think. I realized that I really don't feel like dating a lime-hued, hexa-nippled Neanderthal. So, I just told security to put you on the removed from premises list. Gay babies who are not allowed on the premises list. Note to self, place sketch with photo from mayor. Looks like God over there. Oh, Dad, look at me. I really try not to serve difficult customers, lifetime bans. But if your relationship with Jerry is anything to go by, you definitely just keep coming back. I absolutely will. You were right to do so. So this is goodbye then, okay. So this is goodbye then. Yes! Goodbye! Oh, fuck you, that was wishful. Okay, I'm going. Shoot! Go! Scat! Oh well, nectar time. I am so fucking mad. Oh, cheer up, buddy. It's not all that bad. It's not all bad. Okay, so, like, fine. It is all very bad, yes. Woo. At least that whole exchange killed a few seconds, though, right? I'm so fucking bad! Hi. You've gone on exactly one and only one date with Karen. You're the romance equivalent of a free sample platter of deviled eggs. Disgusting! Green platter, made from various skins and leathers stitched together. Oh, your egg smells like fragrant syrups and nectars! Besides, wasn't this all just to gain entry to the fun fair so you could unload your vile lime-scale-coated offspring? Don't you feel she could possibly owe you? You don't understand. I think I might love her. Nobody throws Dodo Bird to the curb of vengeance and company, perhaps. You don't understand. You love her? No, I might love her. You know, tender feelings and shit. Like you only hear about in chocolate and the more sensual motor oil commercials. Oh, I see. A feeling, yes. I had no idea that you felt emotions other than craving, lust, and nectar. Nectar is an emotion? Well, you certainly seem to think it is. Speaking of. Aha! Me nectar! Oh, Dodo Bird, I had to insist you don't do this. Fuck you, I do what I want. Nectar Supreme. Stop calling it that. If I want to think outside the box, this is how I'll do it. This won't end well. This will end well. All's well that ends well. Durr. This was such a poorly conceived plan, and you were alerted of this prior to its execution. Silence, shout lobe. Maybe I don't seem dedicated enough. Like I don't want her enough. Because I left and didn't demand she come with me. I gave up too easily. I mean, it might also be the 6 nipples thing or the egg laying. Silence! I need to think outside of the casket. I must astrally project the ideas from my brain to reality. Dodo Bird, this is already going as poorly as it could possibly go. Please just calm your pants, fall asleep before you really do some serious damage to yourself. Silence, booming voice. Wait, I know. I need to make a grand gesture. But what? Oh God, please, no! There's no longer a viable solution to the problem. You need to be contained. Decide to go make packed batteries, charge up your brain, decide to rob the bank as a display of bravado. Decide to guzzle batteries. I need to energize myself. Batteries. Battery, do not eat, please. Dodo Bird, what are you going to do with those? Devour. Oh, come on, don't. 13.9 packs batteries. Groan! Excruciating gurgling. Dodo Bird, stop this. One more! One more till I hit the 14 packs in my gillet. Just one more! But the battery clearly isn't meant to be. I'm not chewing them, so it's good. Just need me like tree lines. Oh God, my stomach. This is AIDS, what's happening? Oh God, my wretched gut feels like it's liquidizing from within. You know, it probably is. Those batteries did all contain concentrated sulfuric acid. I doubt even your cryptid tongue is really accustomed to consuming that. Oh God, oh fuck. I flew too close to the sun. 13 mere packs of these would suffice. Alright, I get it. You're dumb and you're dying, sure. Stop drawing this out. I've got places to be. Got a date with another disembodied thought being. Madam Mediocre? She's an orb! Rawr. Maybe hell's absolute wretchedness is just overhyped as all hell. Heh, get it? As all hell, I said. That's the batteries, you see. Aha, I'm so wise. Did I die? Yummy. The ending where you overdose on battery acid. Yay, I love this ending. Oh well. Time to go back. Okay, time to rob brain cause display bravado. What if? Hear me out. I just fucking robbed the bank. Yeah, don't do that. Poppycock, it'll work. How? In what way? What are you hoping will happen? Like telling me too afraid if you say no? Yes, nah, it's something like that. She needs to see that I'm like serious about this and junk. So you're robbing her place of work? Yeah, exactly. Good man. This is a really poor idea. I urge you to... Oh, come on! Fading on screen while I'm reading something. Who knows? So, you're really doing this, huh? I have to. Should I hit up the mob for Karen? Well... So you got your little kit prepared? Care you discuss any of it? Nah. Sure. So, what's your strategy then? Strategy? What's your plan? I don't understand what you mean. I'm robbing bank. See, this is already a worrying start. Okay, so you just charge right into the bank. Now what? I'll figure it out before I walk in. Yeah, sure you won't forget? Nah, of course not. Everybody on the ground, this is robbery. Now, move even an inch and I'll squirt. Threatening, gurgling. Look, this is already getting old, and this is only the first and hopefully the last time you've attempted to hold the place up. Attempted? This is a hold up a real robbery. Oh, come on, you must be at least slightly into this. You can't lie to me, Karen. Look, it's 30 minutes from closing time, and I have to serve every customer standing patiently in line behind you before I can leave. So, can we hurry the robbery along, please? Aren't you afraid? Like at all? I'm afraid that you might end up hurting yourself somehow. I mean, security would probably break your neck if I called them on you. You do care about me. Yeah, no, it's not quite that. More so that our janitor works really hard, you see. Security totally sever your neck, causing your entire head to flop off, and scream, spill green blood, maggots, and whatever swishes around inside your body onto our easy to clean polished hardwood. Can't get stains on your hardwood. Think of the stain. My life is a stain. Okay, look, I do feel mildly sorry for you being a sentient primate with empathy and all. But, can you please hurry this along? You mean this isn't working? If working means majorly inconveniencing my evening, maybe? I have a microwave dinner at home that's just 6.5 hours from reaching its specified date. How is that for serious? Oh shit, Karen, I had no idea. Look, how about this? I'll give you like $100 to go in a doggy bag, and then I'll like call the fuzz in the morning and have you arrested instantly. You get $100, tell 16 hours to go ham with it. I get to go home tonight and eat my microwave dinner. And best of all, once you're in jail, I don't have to deal with this ever again. How's that for a deal? Ken, this is about more than just $100. But can I have the $100 too? What's to stop me from asking for more than $100, Karen? Karen, I love you. I'm doing all this to show that I'm serious. Instead of, like, buying me flowers or whatever, I figured this would be more memorable. The same way a dumpster fire would be, as a romantic gesture. Wait, you knew that was my plan B? Please tell me you're using that sarcasm thing I keep hearing so much about. Cough. Hey, it's done. Hi, sorry to interrupt. I couldn't help but notice that you're attempting to interrupt the place. It took me a moment since you're so gosh darn awful holding places up, evidently. You're speaking up in an awfully blunt way for someone with such a sharp weapon in your hand. What do you know, Pointy? You don't know me. You're speaking in such an awfully blunt way. Hey, yo! See, pal, you're clearly in the wrong career because when I want to tell a joke, I tend to just start stabbing people. Oh, you're in the mob, aren't you? Sure am. Anyway, yeah, I was actually about to rob this place myself. But now that you're in the middle of it, I won't step on your toes. I'll just let you finish this train wreck all on your own. Besides, the cops showing up is an inevitability at this point, so I might as well just stand back and use this as free market research. You are a gentleman, a scholar, sir, thank you. Alright then, pal. Good luck with jail and all. Call me at 1-800-MOB if you need a lawyer who's more crooked than my aim, which is, I assure you, very much crooked. It's all the hard drugs, you see. Okay, thank you. What a nice man. Ah, man. Anyway, can you, like, please lift the shutter and stuff? I don't like the lack of options it's given me. No. Thought that might work. Honestly, the most fascinating part of this oh so hilarious character study on Dialtown's weirdest citizen is the equipment you thought you needed for the robbery itself. I don't understand what you mean. I packed the essentials. Alright, did you organize a getaway driver? Well, I did leave a large stray dog outside. Took me a while to find one large enough to fit both of us onto its back. The one that the street washers lured away a few minutes ago with some raw meat. Dear God. And 2 doggy. Your weapon of choice is banana, which I don't even know why you choose a banana of all things. Kinda gun shaped. Figure you wouldn't notice from the distance you are away. From less than 5 feet away, behind a mere single pane of bulletproof glass. Yeah, see, when you say it out loud, the banana is also peeled. Well, yeah, in case you get hungry. Bananas are objectively a fine source of potassium. Right, yes. I put the hug in thug. So you're also wearing a shirt this time, and boy is it fitting. Thank you, I found it in the trash. And it came with a hole over one of your nipples, no less. Actually, I added that myself. So a bit of skin and a wee bit of sex appeal, you know? That false mustache is also quite inspiring too, but of course, obscures very little. Ah shit, I forgot I was wearing these. This. Completely gave myself away, I could have gone undetected. Rookie mistake! To be clear, it wasn't so much you that you forgot you were wearing the sash, but rather your glistening slime-hued skin and together skinhead. The sunglasses didn't help you an awful lot better. Well, maybe I just don't like eye contact. Neither of us have eyes. Right, yeah. Ah shit, I guess the game was rigged from the start then. Yeah, plus, the police should be here any moment. Wait, what? Yeah, I pressed the silent notify police button as soon as you stormed in. At 2, Karen? Ah, damn. Alright, where are they? Over there, officer. Please drag them off promptly. My microwave dinner thanks you. Alright, kid, lower the banana and surrender, and we can get this over with. Alright, I see you again. Okay, bye, Karen, bye, mob guy. Or what, huh? Huh? Do not swear. Do not do this. Execute them, Larry. That's what happens. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. They done shot me. Oh, I get it. That's my surname. That's one of those fun things that I've been hearing so much about. Karen! I've shit myself and I'm dying. See, that's just unfortunate. Karen! 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 Okay, Dodo Bird, look, can you not repeatedly wheel my name using your dying breath like that? The CCTV cameras do pick up some sound, and if you keep screaming my name whilst you drift into the eternal good night, whilst also in those blood-soaked chat-in briefs, I may very well get my pay docked. Oh, thank you for informing me. I understand completely. Prompt death. Caution, corpse on floor. Landing where you get shot during a botched bank robbery. Shit yourself and die. Yay! This is the one and this is the one route where you can just do so much. So man. Okay, bye Karen, bye mob guy. I'm off to jail. Woohoo! Prison! It's bad. Well, isn't this just wonderful? You've been imprisoned yet again in the Dialtown State Jail, no less. Guess it beats being back at the Dialtown State Zoo, though, right? Was this really the best outcome? Was this really the best outcome we've achieved? If this isn't the zoo, why are there gorillas in nearby cells? Is this really the best outcome? Well, obviously, this isn't even close to the best outcome you could have achieved when you got up this morning. Not even close. What about after I decided to rob the bank, then? Right, so after you decided to storm a bank armed with a banana? Oh, yeah, definitely the best outcome. You didn't get shot by the fuzz, shit your pants and die on the spot after all. Very true, yes. Did before? Think they might let me off for good behavior? Well, can you behave? Screen considered felony by our fair legal system, and have them throw me back out on the streets early? I get free food, a roof over my head while I'm in here. Then again, no foraging or whooping in the wilderness. This truly is a wretched, confusing conundrum. Well, now that you're again in captivity, I guess I wanted to ask. Do you have any regrets? I might never see my baby's hatch. I guess I regret not eating before my rest. No, I'm gonna write that. Nah, fuck that. Should have so many regrets. No, well, I don't. Fuck that. You lived in a tent, and if I ever get out, I'll do it all the same again. Well, I guess you might as well wail. Just wail until somebody comes to break you out. Good stuff. Good stuff, and now a poem from yours truly. Ahem. I am a creature. A feral creature. From the wilderness. I am famous for my screech. Oh, so there you are. I had a feeling that the desolate wails I heard were coming from your cell. Plus, I had a feeling you'd be somewhere in between the grains and notes, specific offenses, and ultra death row blocks of cells. Karen, you came. Karen, what are you doing here? Visiting you, dummy. So, how's prison? It's like the zoo, but with varying amounts of crime and gorillas. It's great. It's great! All my meals are provided for free! In the forms of vaguely flavored blocks of gelatin. Boss, don't you miss the foraging and scampering around in the dumpsters? Truly feeling captivity now. Oh, it's not all bad. You had the chance to meet any other inmates yet? Not really, the dude in the cell next to mine keeps barking. Yeah, that's not a dude. That's just a dog. What? Town's overcrowded. You might end up getting a pug cellmate soon. A pug? Really? See, it's not all bad. I came to see you after all. Why is that anyhow? You called the fuzz on me. Yeah, granted, I did call the cops on you, but that was nothing personal. TCB policy and whatnot. So you don't hate me? Do you love me? Being sent to jail is very irritating. Do you loathe me? What? Do I lure you? Please don't make me say the actual word. I'll blush. Look, you goof. After you left, I did some thinking. Mainly about how bored I was until you arrived, and only before you arrived. Having a weird wrench pull up your bank with a banana seems to be the definite cure for that. So wait, my moronic robbery plan actually worked? If the plan was to pique my interest by exploiting my gratuitous daily boredom, then congrats, you did it. You are officially tolerable in small doses. Look, I do genuinely hate my job. You're unpredictable, and having you behind bars is actually not the worst thing that's ever happened, since I get to observe you without being in danger of losing my job. And without the risk of either of us sustaining massive injuries / trauma. So, you'll come visit me? That's the plan, yes. I'll visit on less eventful weekends, I suppose. Aw, yeah! But say, can I ask you one favor, though? Depends on what it is, but sure, shoot. Can you please occasionally check on my nest? My eggs, you see. That's the dirt mound you scurried over to after we rode the carousel, I take it? The very same mound, yes. Alright. I'll visit once a week. Make sure the mound's undisturbed, shoo away any mean-looking birds from the general vicinity of the nest, you name it. Oh yeah! So everything's worked out just fine in the end. Aside from you being locked up in prison, that is. Everything worked out just fine in the end, I say. Yay. The ending where you go to jail but Karen's kinda into it, so it's cool, I guess. Yay! Anyways. Post Karen. Bam. Don't you find that even slightly hot, though? What the fuck is wrong with you? You nectar-guzzling, egg-laying sociopath. Well, you kinda just summarized that right after asking me. Bit of no question, honestly. Just leave, will you? I don't want to know you. Not now, not ever. Oh well. To the title. 24. 25. Alright. Attempt to convince Karen to leave work since she hates it so much. But Karen, why have we both left, like, together? What? You're asking me to just leave my job? Why on earth would I do that? Why on earth wouldn't you? Because you clearly hate your job, firstly. Because you love me and I'm asking you to. Because you clearly hate your job, firstly. And because you clearly want to have this conversation in the first place? Uh-huh. So, what makes you think I want to have this conversation? You could have called security on me from the get-go. But you didn't. I mean... Come on, Karen. It'd be so easy. Just pack your shit and bail. Work be damned. Go feral with me. You know what? Fine. You're right. I do hate my job. I do hate handling other people's sweaty, green, spendable paper all day. Fine. Go wait outside. I'll follow you out right after I explain to my boss that I'm leaving my post. Cowabunga, see you outside, girlfriend. Don't call me that! 25 hours later. Alright, well, here we are at the great outdoors. Or rather, on the street, just outside Dialtown's favorite institution of suited moneylenders. So how long do you think it'll take Karen to come out? Bullshit, Karen wears the nariest suit. Hope she isn't too much longer. I think you'll find that she'll be the exact length and height she'll be when you last saw her. Bitch. Hey, there's Karen. Sorry, I probably kept you waiting a good 60 seconds. Don't apologize, good things are worth waiting for. It was at least 90 seconds, Minkwitch. Don't worry, or don't apologize. So is Val's surgery. Keep in mind, Val's surgery is hardly a trip to the fun fair. It can be if you put your mind to it. The survival odds are about the same anyway. You know, that's actually correct. Horrifying. Anyway, sorry for that minute wait, by the way. Had to hand in my resignation. What now? Well, you told me to grab my things and bail because I hated my job, so we did. Now, I'm no longer an employee of TCB with the... See, no, what I meant was... I didn't mean to leave your... Are you seriously about to tell me that I quit my full-time job because of communication error? You're chomping on my apple. Sure! Where did you get that onion from? It's my cringe onion. I bite into it to relieve dramatic tension. I'm 100% more tense thanks to you doing that. Well, yeah, the onion doesn't erase tension, but merely passes it to another person. The onion did its job. Right, yes. Anyway, you sure typed up that resignation quick. Yeah, I had it practically rehearsed. This is the sort of thing I'd normally just fantasize about excessively. Let's see it? Love to see you pass a warm sheet from your printer mouth. I can't. Really, I'm not that literate. No. I'd love to see it. Okay, see, that is the one thing you could have said to ensure that I don't show you my resignation letter. Come on, please. Alright. But, you look like you're enjoying this too much halfway through, and I get uncomfortable, the page sliding right back in. Short and sweet. I liked it. There's paper. Short and sweet. Thanks. I made it myself. Well, whatever the case is, I'm now unemployed and free to do whatever it was that you wanted to do today. Right, so, like, what was that anyway? Oh, right? Damn it, Toto Bird. Karen just quit her job because she thought you had a plan for something fun for you to do together. What do? You need to improvise. If I could do that, I wouldn't have just asked Karen to back... I wouldn't have asked Karen back out at all. One idea is all you need. Just enough to buy you time. So, where are we going and what we're doing? Tent. Tent? My tent. Away, go now to tent. Oh, dear. The tent is always the one place to make people leave forever. Alas, my tent, my humble abode. Welcome to Casa de la Mi, Karen. It certainly is. It certainly sounds indescribable. But not unpleasant, right? You're welcome for the hospitality then. Thanks, the main reason for that is because... But not unpleasant, right? Oh, incredibly unpleasant. Like, I'm being soaked by an unfamiliar reptilian's pre-digestive enzymes. Forgive me if this comes off as rude, but have you ever cleaned this tent? Me? What do I look like, a workhorse? I've never seen a green horse, and I've seen a lot of horses. Sorry, continue. Well, I used to get the kids in from the local playground to help me clean me lair. Before I got arrested for child abduction, that is. And yet, here you are, still out amongst the well-adjusted citizens of society. But I didn't abduct those kids. It was all a... They followed me willingly when I pranced off playing a dashing kazoo solo. The jovial music clouded their judgment, and they followed me of their own accord. My state-appointed lawyer managed to get those charges dismissed. Uh-huh. Then I, kind of startled. I got startled and kind of sprayed all over the jury. Bad move, by the way, or so I was told after. Yeah, generally not a good look. So the judge charged me with any counts of child labor law violations. Now I can't, legally, get too close to kids because I'm such a feral entrepreneur. Such is the life of the dodo bird. Okay, since leaving the bank, I've learned that you live in a damp biohazardous tent, and that you blatantly spat in the face of child labor laws. That's a really rude way of stating that I'm a free spirit who's great with kids. I respectfully disagree with child labor laws. I'm this close to leaving. No, wait! I haven't even shown you my knickknacks. Alright then, let's get this out of the way. Me, bloody scissors. These are my favorite scissors. I use them for miscellaneous cutting and dicing. That's why there's blood on the outside. That looks like blood on the blades. Strawberry jam. I also use this baby for making sandwiches. Why not just use a knife? The courts deem me unsafe around exposed blades on my own. Right. Well, that's a can of worms I simply refuse to open. Got any other batshit oddities to show me? I sure do! What the hell is that? This is Scott the Squash. Did you paint a face onto a butternut squash? Nah, it came pre-painted. Would you like some Scott lore? Scott lore? Yeah, Scott lore. Sure, I mean, well, now I'm enthralled. So this is Scott, the all-knowing and all-hating squash. He knows everything and hates all of it. Right. Please don't touch him. I'm a simple squash-fearing man. Well, he's the most terrifying vegetable I may have seen to date. I'm glad we are unified on this topic. Okay. This is an unholy entity. You think of calling for an exorcist with my typewriter head? Oh, right. She's nice to phone people. I don't know how to write a letter. Do I look fully literate? Never hurts to learn. Practically domesticate myself. Hard pass. Besides, I'm sure tempting to exercise the tent would just anger the squash. Somehow I believe that. Anyways, you don't seem to be enjoying yourself. No, see, this is all very amusing, but now the squash is giving off ominous male malevolent vibes. Like it doesn't want me here. Perhaps we should have left this place alone. Can we maybe ditch the squash and continue this discussion at another location? Okay, good point. We can go somewhere else. Like? Well, we could always go to... My place is off the table. What? Don't ask. Just make another suggestion, please. How about the zoo? Zoo. There we go. It's been ages since I've been there. Oh, right, me too. Not as a civilian, anyway. Did you work there? I was... one of the acts. What? Were you one of the exhibits? Come on, let's just go then. Eh? Some questions? Forgot we got to... Oh god, Theodore's here. Well, here we are, Karen. Man, it's been years since I've been here. You said it's been ages. Do they still have animals here? Last I heard. Splendid! That's the best thing about zoos. Now, let us... Here he comes. Oh, what's this? No, oh no, fuck, oh god, not you! I'm sorry, Dodo Bird, do you know him? Dodo Bird, you feral bastard. My phone, god, it's been months, how goes you? Dear Lord Russell Belt. My former captor and arch nemesis. Might take all this as confirmation that we're going ahead with the Dodo Bird came from the zoo arc. It is what it is, Carbo. It is what it is. Dodo Bird! Come home! I can offer you the luxury hay pile. No! I'm a free goblin now, Theo. I'm a person. Don't be daft. This is your home, Dodo Bird. You belong here, mon cher. I do not. I belong in my tent at an undisclosed location. And that location is here. Is that? Oh, I'm so tired. And that location is the park, is it not? Who told? Why, I saw you emerge from your tent last time I visited the park. I stroll its foliage, abundant grounds occasionally. For all the sorts of fancy vermin contained here, we have nary a duck nor swan forcing me outside our perimeter to merely observe them. And nary a you, too. Come home. Boy, this would have been a... Hush now, woman! That's not a woman, that's a womb man. Hang on just a moment. Hush now, woman! Oh, now don't be hysterical. It's just a... I'm not letting anyone respect my date except for, like, maybe me if this date doesn't get substantially better. Thanks, Karen. Wait. I didn't mean a literal dissection, my dear. Just a figurative one. Probably followed by a literal dissection. Should the aforementioned dissection fail to identify the source of this specimen's particularity. Leave my partner alone, Safari. Create their mind. Alright, but should you change your mind, come to me before visiting the pound. Unlike the pound, I can offer you $10 for dropping them off here. And there's an extra $5 in it for you if you can knock them out with cough syrup beforehand. It makes the transaction that much less violent. Pass. Hard pass. Come on, Dodo Bird. Let's just go look at some funky animals. You think this place has any horses? Well, no. Mostly the only depraved specimens are housed here. But I have the next best thing. Zebra ham. Horses striped. Behold the immortal striped horse. They're hardly immortal. No, not even slightly. But they do have stripes. Horsey. I mean, yeah, cool. Say, do horses and zebras both have engines for heads? Yeah, but zebras have striped engines. That's it? That's kind of lazy. The ringbill says the phone god was hungover when he traded the zebra. Makes sense. Hence, striped horse. Yeah, but are the stripes the only difference? That's the definition of a zebra, yes. Whack! Oh wait, don't zebras have off-road engines, actually? They do? Why is that? Well, the African savanna tends to not have many roads, so I guess they have to be off-roaders. Ah, yes! To the next animal! Yes. God, we're being like fucking mad over here with all the yeses we have. Hey look, it's not. Well, isn't that a bird? I refuse to count them as such. Why not? This thing can't even fly. What's the point of being a non-flying bird? What about penguins? They're probably birds. It's just a giant screeching cannonball with an elongated shovel head and a large muscular talon legs. Dare bemerch the noble shovel-headed ostrich? So you aren't into talons? Not at all, no. Remind me to trim my toenails later. Gorillas or tigers? Close till further notice. Theodore Roosevelt's or adventure new master. Alright, I'm already getting tired of these kooky critters. Gorillas. Great, you want to come home. We can pass one more enclosure on the way back, and then I'm done. Well, we can't pass the gorilla enclosure. And why not? Unfinished business. Well, the area to the right is blocked off because of the tiger escape. So, you want to just leave without seeing a third critter? Wait a moment, is that... I think my favorite exhibit is on its way right now. I don't understand. My God! Behold! My elongated, blotchy-coated maiden! I'm sorry! That's a giraffe! Isn't she beautiful, then? She's long and weird looking. Besides, how do you know it's a she? Oh, it's a mystery. I mean, it's not like I lived at this very zoo or anything. You and Theodore explicitly told me that... Is this some kind of wind-up... Shh! It's draft time, Karen. Hey, girl. Don't listen to that nasty woman. You're beautiful. Fuck yeah, that's the good voice. No! No! I'm not letting this long-necked bitch steal you away from me. Relax, Karen. Giraffe, girlfriend. You can have both. Holy Ringbull says so. Not if I have anything to say about it. Not if I have anything to say about the giraffe polygamy? I don't know words. I believe you have a choice to make. Come on, Karen, you ultimatum issuing wench. Don't make me... It's me or the giraffe! Good old Val 28. Well, of course I'd pick you, Karen. Then say it! You're making this extremely difficult, Karen. Dodo bird. Alright. I choose you, Karen, and hereby discard my big titty giraffe GF fantasy. Now, was that so hard? You'll always be in my dreams, my long furry maiden. What was that? Nothing. Well, a change of venue is in order then. Well, what's your place like? Oh, no, I don't think... Well, you think I'll spray up the place? I mean, yeah, now I'm thinking you might, but it's not like that. Come on, Dodo Bird. Well, where else could we go? Movie theater? Noisy. People eating loudly everywhere. Pass! Back to my tent? Unless it somehow followed us here, that cursed squash still be there. So definitely not. The bank? That's your best idea? Fine, where do you want to suggest? Do you want to end the date then? No! I want to keep going, but Fine! I guess we can go back to mine. But... Nah, it'll be easier if we talk about it back at mine. Back at mine. Wait a second. We were at these apartments before. And when we opened one of the doors, weird horse-masked man was at the door. I'm worried. Alright, so here we are, I guess. Your home looks like a doorway. A doorway, how scandalous. Your home looks like a doorway. Please grant me a single kiss. Thanks! You'll find there's even more home behind the door. You gads! Wondrous! Can you see it? Sure, I guess. No point in keeping the band-aid on any longer. Behold, there's gonna be horses. There's gonna be a poster of a horse somewhere. I was relatively right. Alright, happy now? Yep, this is my place. Go ahead, wallow in how secretly abnormal I am. You seem to enjoy horses. I seem to, yes. Can I ask you a question? Is it horse related? A bit, yeah. Then alright, go ahead, get it over with. So, why do you work so hard on hiding this part of yourself from the world? Karen, the horse enthusiast who works at a finance job that she despises all day, every day, doesn't really roll off the tongue, does it now? Most run-on sentences don't, to be fair. While the sentence came out, you printed her just fine. Most run-on sentences don't. Har har. Come on, you know what I mean. Imagine a good, hard-working typewriter who's got her shit figured out, walking into the bank and seeing an obviously bored printer behind the counter, playing with horse figurines. Do you think a budding romance is going to stem from that encounter? Do you think people like that get promoted? Do you think that a fermented typewriter would want to ask the real me out for coffee? Well, why would you want someone so painfully rigid? Well, I did. Yeah, well, they're not. Wait. Do you see me as a lesser person, Karen? No, not at all. Not now. Did you? Look, you're great. I think quitting my job to spend the day with you says more than sappy words ever could right now. I obviously like you a whole lot to have done that. You did hate your job, to be fair. Okay, I was itching for an excuse to quit my job, / die spontaneously on the job, fine. But I was also tremendously unhappy. I know how it feels to live on a continuous loop. Loops aren't so bad. Sometimes some things are worth doing more than once. Yeah, but it's when I get home that I get to be myself. Can't let myself get too attached to weird customers or strange whimsical ideas that when I'm out of this apartment. It's not proper. Or rather, I couldn't, I suppose, since I did just leave the job. Don't you find it all exhausting, though? Constantly censoring yourself just to appeal to a snooty majority? I'll tell you what's exhausting. Doing the same dead-end job daily for a boss who hasn't given me a raise in 8 years. Was that a counter argument? You just proved my point. Okay, what point was that? That being normal is bad? There's no such thing as normal, Karen. You said so yourself. My point was, why are you trying to be something you're not? You said it yourself. You weren't even going anywhere. Well, nobody's ever going to want to date me if I... Am I not good enough for you? You told that giraffe that you're not a fan of... polygamy? I don't know. 2. Well, nobody's ever going to want to date me if I... Okay, maybe you have a point. Maybe I don't want to spend my life with someone who's fallen in love with a person that isn't really me. Alright, you win. Society is stupid. I knew it! I knew gravel was just domesticated rubble. The most accommodating of rock fragments. Okay, but be happy and weird is hardly an entire lifestyle. It is for me, Karen. I have an apartment, a home. I have rent to pay. May I suggest I'm not moving into your tent now. Darn, that complicates things. Do you have savings? Yeah, I have a ton of savings taken from the wages from my near minimum wage job that I constantly also use to purchase food, power, running water, and a roof over my ink-churning head weekly. I don't know. You do seem to have a lot of weird horse art for someone who doesn't have money. Are you a tax cheat, Karen? No judgment, because I pay 0 taxes, but like... I do indeed pay taxes, and don't be silly, I didn't buy a single one of these paintings. Found all these in the dumpster? No, Wait, are you a thief? A scoundrel? Have you been looting, Karen? No, I printed them myself. You made these on your own? Well, canvases are cheap. And I need something to keep me sane when I'm not handling grubby green paper or drinking cheap wine. I don't understand how. Well, my head produces ink in the shape of images. But they're so horse-like. Just the ones on the horsey go round, except real photographic memory. Well, no, it's not just that. Good visualization skills, I guess. I'm skilled at picturing things I've seen already, but vivid alien changes are my forte as of late, hence the funky coloration. You can do this all in your head. And you are working for near minimum wage for 8 years? Well, that's life. Plenty of folks who are more qualified, so skilled than me, have worse lives. You have to take what's given to you. That's a horrible life philosophy. You have untapped talent, and you think mediocrity is all you deserve? It's not a case of what you deserve and what you don't. It's about what you get. Karen. You have to take your happiness into your own hands. What? You think you're happy? Living in a tent at the park, drifting around like a plastic bag? Well, duh! No gods, no masters, no taxes. That's my motto. Karen, this art may be weird, but... Karen, this art may be weird. This art may be weird, sure, but it's gotta have an audience somewhere. Same goes for you, too. Yeah, well, who on earth would spend actual hard-earned cash on such a strange and whimsical product? Do you like having enough money to pay your rent, Karen? It's one of my special interests, yes. Then you've got to try something. Plus, do you have any better ideas? Phone, goddammit! Aha! We must go where any self-respecting undiscovered artist would. The street corner. Or down. Go on, Dodo Bird, let's just go home. Nonsense, my egg-turning maiden. We've only been here for an hour, during which only one person stopped, just gazed at the canvas and wistfully asked if we knew a good horse dentist. In fairness, you somehow did. I hate that I did, yes. Plus, that dude did seem nice. He attacked you with a trowel when you asked him how he was. Said, how I am is my business. Fairness, I'm a literal monster. You do tend to forget that. Oh, come on. You're not a... So, how much longer do you... Hey, look, it's Randy. Hey, any trouble either of you for some spin? Aw, hell, Randy, you're already making a dogger's dinner of this. Hey, you two look like you have more than 30 cents to your names. Do you mind sharing some of that wealth with poor old Randy? Sorry, bum. We're also panhandling, and we just happen to have a talent that we can offer to the world in exchange for the meager amount of money that we require. That sounds wonderful! How does one obtain one of these talent things? Usually through years of dedication and hard work. Can't be found in your average back alley dumpster, then? Nope, believe me, I looked. Ah, crumbs. Well, back to some go then. So you don't want to buy this painting, then? Not so fast, cough up for $4, or Kneecap gets it. Kneecaps get it. Alright, beacons. Oh, we never get lost. So you don't want to buy this painting, then? With what money? I'm begging for 30 cents. You think I can afford $4? Go on it. It might spruce up your house. Lift you out of poverty. Is there any other ways that can grease your wheels? Go on! It might spruce up your house. I live in a dumpster. Go on, it might spruce up your dumpster. Lift you out of poverty. I'm afraid I don't have $4. I'm sorry. That's okay. Bitch. Now be gone, smelly beggar. Alright, can you please don't hurt me? You know, you really shouldn't be so mean to the less fortunate. Live in a tent, so I'm sure he's more fortunate than I. You're one to talk, you called him a bum. Right, that's what he is. You're the one who referred to him as a smelly beggar. You brought this to adjective territory, not me. Well, he is smelly and pathetic. I'm poverty-stricken, but you don't see me shamefully begging around town. Weren't you begging for literally anyone to take you to the fun fair yesterday? I have nothing to lose but my pride. Right. Hey, what's going on over here? We're trying to sell the sword painting without success. Cool, cool. One question, though. Say, is that a horse? I just said... Wait. Are you day drinking? This one. I like this one. Hey, you too, green one. Say, are you free to... The goblin's mine! Back off! Ah, bummer. I was gonna ask you to do Dialtown Art Gallery Expo tonight. They're having some expo tonight and there's gonna be like art and shit. Art, you say? An art expo in the art gallery? Wait, did you just say art? Be gone, drunkard! Alright, cool, cool. Anyway, hang on. Is that a horse on that there? No way, Shoo. Right on, right on. Well, someone sure has a jealous spark, don't they? Shut up. Haha, that means you care about me. You loser with your feelings. No, let's just drop it, okay? On an unrelated note, we should go to that art expo. Why on earth would we go there? We're trying to sell this painting, not steal another painting to sell. Because then we'd be back at square one with 2 unsold horse paintings. No, I mean, maybe we should pander to those hipster art snobs. After all, the common rival has failed us. So, that's it then? Unless you have any other ideas. Nope, no ideas. To the gallery we go! Alright, then follow me. I know exactly where it is. Because you've apparently stolen before. Society. Yes. Well, as it would turn out, I had no clue where this place was. But regardless, here we are. In only 2 hours, no less. Hey, look, it's a swan. And gnome. Wow! Look at all this painting. These many art. Look at all this Really? Are you high right now? Only on life? I'd have to be to enjoy a place like this. Only on you! Sorry, I'm just not in the mood, Dodo Bird. This place. See, feel like in any other sphere, an igloo made of human feces. With "This is what ails society" scrawled on the side would be rightfully spurned. They say the definition of modern art is that it evokes the same powerful feeling as classic art does. But you can no longer discern why. Well, in that case, that Mussolini portrait made out of pasta captioned "Il douche" truly is art, because man, that thing made me feel a whole wave of acne. Alright. How do you think we can get your work displayed here? I don't know, maybe we have to book an exhibit, and that's only if they like my nonsensical riffraff pure no. Let's just rip the worst painting down and put yours up. Nobody will ever know. And if they did notice, they'd probably thank us. I don't think that's how it works. You telling me you don't want to rip Il douche straight down from the wall? You know I'd love nothing more than that, but I don't want you to... I don't want me getting in... Ha! You do care! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Oh god. Again. Are you having a problem? I understand that pieces such as Il douche can produce complex emotions, but please keep your emotions to yourself, or I'll have to... A good portion of those aren't even letters. Just symbols and shit. Hang on a moment. You're the drunkard from outside. I am? Yeah! Are you a curator here? Oh! Yeah, I am, right. Oh, so that's why you're drinking. Because of the expo function, you're celebrating. What expo? The one you told us about earlier? Oh, that. No, you misunderstand. I'm simply an alcoholic. I imagine you had a view you'll do several times a day, every day. I understand completely now. Honestly, it's commendable that you're not, like, on heroin by now. Yeah, I don't work nights, sis. So, like, can I help you? Can you put my friend's painting up on the wall, please? Sorry, the wall's full of this shit. If I remove anything, I'll get, like, sued for censoring magnum opuses. Opera, such as a statue of Winston Churchill made of mashed potatoes that says, "What is a king to an obese train conductor?" Drat. Hullabaloo. Fuck. This is truly a vile place. Say, what's the deal with this expo anyway? Why is any of this a thing? Well, famous satirical artist Philip Morgami modeled a new work, and it's going to be unveiled here any minute now. The name of this piece is Greg. Is it considered any good? No idea, since nobody's allowed to see it yet. Should be noted that shortly after completing it, Morgami threw himself off a bridge shouting, "I have brought shame to my people" on the way down, and somehow barely survived the jump. So, it's probably something. People have been waiting months to see what his ultimate and possibly final masterpiece is. Huh, I guess it must be a pretty great piece then. Oh, no, phone lord, no. You, my green friend, have not yet seen Greg. If it's so bad, then why didn't make it? Was it an accident? Art is not meant to be good, it is meant to be art. All poetry should rhyme and or be outlawed. Fuck art. That's a relatable sense, friend. Anyway, Greg is being unveiled in a bit, and every art snob in the state is here to see its birth. Right, I guess the exhibit's well guarded then. And to find it, we'd need to... Nah, it's just through that door, just off to the side, actually. It's closed till it hits 10 p.m. though. Oh, I see. In that case, I guess the key to the room would be hidden in the... Oh, no. The door's not locked at all. I trust everyone here not to peek. This is an interesting development. Karen, let's go somewhere that isn't through that one top secret exhibit door. Okay, see, if you were about to trespass into the Greg exhibit's confines, I'd be really upset. But since you just said that you're not, that's completely fine. Enjoy, you two. Now, if you'll excuse me, the knowledge of what's behind that door isn't going to drink itself away. Come on, Karen, the coast is clear. To Greg we go. Are you sure you want to do this? Don't you want to see Karen? Don't you want to see Greg, Karen? Yeah, but we could just wait a few minutes until the exhibit opens, like everyone else is doing. And spend minutes more amongst this mind-numbing, pretentious hogwash. Well, we could leave and come back. Right, and enter the crowded exhibit. The noisy crowded exhibit. So, my choice is either sneak in with you illegally, or to simply not gaze upon whatever the hell the sculpture would be. Essentially, yeah, that's your exact choice. Okay, fuck it. Let's just do this quickly. Besides, I don't want to spend too long in that room with how cursed the whole exhibit sounds. Oh, come on. I'm sure it couldn't be that. Dear God. Oh. Oh no, this is... The cactus, the vapid commentary, the pretentiousness. Paid for by Philip Morgami. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. Dodo Bird, are you... Karen! I can't! It's garnish, it's foul, it's... Greg. Can't let this evil be unleashed on the world. I can't let Greg be unleashed to an unsuspecting public. I must contain it. No! Destroy it. Dodo Bird, you can't just... Greg is priceless. So is the look on your face. So is the look on your face right now. Shug. Says who, me no care. So is the look. Cha-cha-cha. I've still got it. Fuck it! You know what? I've officially checked out. I'm not putting up a fight. I'm just witness at this point. Borderline accomplice lately, perhaps. Charles Daring would have wanted this. It's survival of the fittest. Evolution! By wiping out this weak satirical art piece, I strengthened the herd. And achieve a massive stat boost from my Lord Charles. Just get it over with before someone... Wow, you really got it over with. What do? Girl, like noises. They just fucking shattered. We've got a rhino. Hold on. There we go. It's like it's never... Hey, the alarm went off. Who moved the fucking... Oh, hey, is that a horse? It sure is, yes, person we're just meeting for the first time now. Hey, nice horsey. Wait, why did I come in here again? Say, what's all the... Oh, hey, horse painting. Nice. Guess the origami exhibit got moved. Oh, fuck more... Origami, is that a horse? Is this working? Why is this working? Don't question it, Karen. Just run with it. Why is there rubble all over the room? Who cares? Just scoop it up and toss it in the trash can. Horse. 2 hours of art robbery and something later. Mingus. People really seem to like your horse painting. So much they forgot about that origami asshole's art. We just destroyed a European 81-year-old man's magnum opus. Should we really feel good about ourselves? I appeased Charles Daring's ghostly spirit. I might have saved all of humanity for all we know. Yeah, well, I just spoke to the curator. Oh? Well, as it turns out, Origami actually survived the jump after completing his painting, but only by the skin of his teeth. But, as of the last few hours, has taken violently ill and is now back in the hospital. Apparently, he sealed a piece of his immortal soul in the statue we destroyed, so he's quite comatose right now. We've done it. The world is safe from his bad art forevermore. But now that the gallery no longer has a signature artist, and with how well my art was received in the place of his conveniently missing exhibit, well, they were wondering if I'm going to be his replacement, effective immediately. Oh, that's... Kieran, that's the best news that we could have possibly... You don't understand. The post isn't simply in Dialtown. They'll be sending me to far places to reimagine and then print what I see. They figure the more I see with mine own mortal optical sensors, the better my art will be. But wait, you're going to leave me? Well, I would like for you to come with me. I mean, it's the least I could offer you with how you basically unwittingly set this pleasantly ending train wreck of events in motion. I would, but what about my eggs? Well, you couldn't move the nest, could you? Right. So, my choice is go back to working at the bank, so I can afford my rent and still get to see you. Or you can leave this dead-end town and enjoy the rest of your life. I don't want to. I mean, I can't just... I miss you. Yeah, well, there's nothing left for you here. You need to seek happiness. I want you to go because I know it will change your life. So, this is it then. Don't worry, alright? I can't really. See, reading is not quite one of my... Relax, hon. I'll make pictures, remember? You're good at reading hieroglyphics, right? I sure as fuck am. Who knows? I might even send you a handful of gravel with each note. Even the occasional handful of peanuts if you're good. But what if I'm naughty? Then you get to go to the pound! But I can always just reroute my mail there instead, so worry not. Hold on, I've got something for you. Aw. Man. Who would have thought that the good ending for this route would be so bittersweet? Wait, what? What route? Never mind. You see, this is the good ending because my life is better than ever before, don't you? Right. It's exactly that. Yeah. Of course, exhibition Karen. Selling fast. Look soon. The ending where it all works out for Karen. Woo! That was Karen's route. If you like the video, like it. If you want to see more of my content, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to check out the make sure to check out the other Dialtown videos and all that good jazz. Have a good day and do you do best. See ya.